Hello. This is the fourth episode of the Philosophy of Two Universes series, How to Become More Flexible and Stronger in the Chaos of Life. Ready for transformation? Let's go. Squeezing the maximum out of situational reality is not an exploitative approach, but a creative unfolding of the potential in every moment of existence. This involves full presence in the moment. Maximization begins with complete immersion into the current situation. This doesn't mean abandoning planning or reflection, but it implies the ability to fully open up to what's happening here and now. As noted by business philosopher Darius Radkovich, when a person has a goal, they no longer have the present, they live in the future. Real example. During the COVID-19 pandemic, restaurateur Danny Meyer, Shake Shack, fully immersed himself in the situation, abandoning future planning and reoriented the business toward delivery, which saved the company. Creative extraction of opportunities. Every situation contains a multitude of hidden opportunities that only reveal themselves through an attentive and creative approach. This requires systematic analysis of all elements of the situation and their interconnections, identifying unused resources and potentials, seeking non-standard combinations of known elements, transforming limitations into new opportunities. Real example, Airbnb in 2008, during the recession, analyzed the situation, financial constraints, and transformed them into an opportunity, introducing Airbnb experiences, combining lodging with tours, which increased revenue. Suprasituational thinking. Paradoxically, to maximize situational reality, suprasituationality is necessary, the ability to rise above immediate circumstances and see the broader context. Supersituationality allows breaking out of the predefined boundaries of the situation, considering multiple interconnections and long-term consequences, restructuring knowledge and filling in missing elements, transforming oneself as the subject of activity. Real example, Richard Branson Virgin Group in crises breaks out of the boundaries, seeing long-term connections, like launching Virgin Galactic from aviation, transforming himself and the business. For male development, it's important to know and consider the narrative of this episode because the ability to squeeze the maximum out of situational reality teaches a man to turn everyday moments into sources of growth, developing presence, creativity, and strategic thinking. This prevents missed opportunities that lead to stagnation in life, and instead forms a proactive man capable of extracting value from limitations, achieving goals in the real world, and building a fulfilling life, which is critical for evolving from a reactive youth to a conscious, effective male leader. In the next episode, we'll break down the practical dimensions of male flexibility through adaptive strategies, working through situations, and ethical aspects to apply the philosophy of two universes in everyday life. Subscribe so you don't miss the continuation of the Philosophy of Two Universes series. For you, a second. For the channel, development. For you, the path to yourself.